When a plague of unprecedented virulence sweeps the globe, the human race is all but wiped out. And in the aftermath, as the great machine of civilization slowly and inexorably breaks down, only a few shattered survivors remain to struggle against the slide into extinction. Pretty heavy stuff. And actors Alexander Ludwig and Jessica Francis Dukes, they're here to tell us all about this new series. It's called Earth Abides. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
For having us.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having us.
Tell us, what can we expect from this brand new show?
Well, I think what sets this show apart, and I think what was so fascinating about this book, because it was written in 1949, is yes, it's a post-apocalyptic show, but it's about what would actually happen. You follow Williams as he's bitten by a rattlesnake. 3 weeks later, after coming out of a coma, he realizes that he's the last man on Earth, or so he thinks. He goes on a fervent search for purpose and meaning and hopefully other people. And he finds his lifeline in Emma, played by the tremendous Jessica Francis Dukes. Mm-hmm. And together they rebuild civilization over the next 6 episodes. We explore the themes of, what it would be like to be a primitive species again. How do you use solar panels for energy? How do you kill your own food? What happens when you meet another tribe who wants something different than what you want? How do you govern that? The monsters in this show lie within, and that's what we explore. But at the end of the day, what I love so much about it is the hopefulness. Mm-hmm. You leave with an immense sense of gratitude for what we have and the importance of a human connection.
Jessica, do you relate to your character? Meaning, would you be able to do what it takes to survive?
I think we all have it in us. So I always answer this question with yes.
I think you thrive.
I don't say that. It's like you thrive in the end of the world. I just think that we all have that power and we all have the ability to do whatever we want to do. Mm-hmm. It's about the monsters that are in here that tell us we can't. And reading this book and reading this woman and seeing how strong she was and all the things that she could do. And I remember saying, like, she's stronger than me. As I was studying, like, she's stronger than me. She's this than me. She's more than me. She da-da-da-da. And I had to go inside myself and be like, no, actually, that is there. And so all you have to do is to tap into that, into yourself. And then you can just play the truth. You don't have to play some character. Just tell the truth, because all of us have the ability to be whatever we want and survive wherever we need to survive. It's about being open to change. It's about being open to the pivot. And it's about being open to the earth and everything that we have to access.
How has your past experience in theater and film helped you in this role?
Todd Carmanicki told me day one when we had our Zoom interview, he was like, this is not a show up, know your lines, hit your mark, and there we go. Like, this is, we want you to all to live into the moment. We just want to be a fly on the wall. Mm-hmm. And I think that requires trust in the team partner. It requires the ability to play. It requires collaboration. And it just felt like theater on set, because every day it was like, well, what about this? Well, what about that? And well, I think it's this. And oh, I want to try this. And it was just so playful. It was so open, but we had an environment where we could just spread. And I do feel that it always starts at the top. Todd Carmanicki is this just walking ball of love. Alex is this walking, bursting heart. And with those two at the top, with all the wonderful producers that we had, it just created a set full of freedom. And we could just open up our souls and just bleh. And so that is what theater is. And that's what I felt on the set.
Very cool. Alex, is there a scene or an episode that you're most excited for us to see?
It's a great question. Obviously the pilot episode was something I've never experienced before. So I am excited for people to see that. But I am really excited for people to see Ish and Emma navigate when new people enter the mix. To me, that was a really, really exciting part of the show. So much is thrown their way, and Emma is, to me, the rock of this whole story. And watching them literally fight for humanity's survival in these moments it'll be a very rewarding experience, and I can't wait to finally see it all completed.
Thank you so much, you guys. Alex and Jessica, good luck.
Thank you for yours.
You too, man. Thank you so much.